So, just as a heads up, before we even get going into the session, I have updated the map of the world, as I'm still updating it. But you can kind of see I've made some of the towns a bit more legible, and I've added in some trails, so you'll kind of see like some path. And if you look really closely along the path from Shev up towards Danla and Sayodin, you see a little red dot. That is where you are now. And I will update that accordingly as we move along. And I will try and figure out a color that doesn't blend in with the rest of the map.
Purple.
But that is my
green
favorite.
Arrow pointing to where we are.
Tempting. Maybe a bright yellow arrow with some back shadow,
or perhaps an X instead of a dot.
Technically, it is an X. It's just really tiny. It's only 5 pixels.
Oh.
I can't find it. I don't see it.
See Shev? There's a path leading up from Shev.
The map itself.
Yeah.
Where is it?
.jpg.
Did you update it?
It's under D&D.
D&D Tresodon.jpg.
Ah, Transodon. Haha. Yay. Yay. Alright, so we've already been to Shev?
Technically no.
Okay.
We bypassed it.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what happened when we got teleported by the person.
Right. Okay, no, I thought she had said it was showing our path from Shev, and I was like, we did what? Did I get really confused?
We didn't really need to go to Shev for anything. I don't think.
Right. Yeah, no.
So we were heading toward where we were going to head towards Poison, right?
Sayodin.
Poison.
Yeah, it was Danla.
It was Danla because we think that the big bad might be going from Lago to Ezers by way of Sayodin and Danla. So if we go to Danla, we can possibly either cut him off or find out that he's already been. In which case, we know which way to go.
No. The wormhole went from either Sayodin to Lago or from Ezers to the Ledlia or whatever.
Yeah, so if he's traveling anywhere, he's going to be traveling between Sayodin and Ezers. So we were going to go to Danla because we think he might be in Lago right now as we're talking. By the time we get to Danla, he'll either have been through there, in which case we head to Ezers, or he hasn't been through there, in which case we head to Sayodin.
Right, so our very first hint was, go to Danla, so that was initially where we were going, and if, the other one was Lago, so we could go to Sayodin after that. That was what I understood anyway.
Yeah, because if he hasn't been through Danla, then Danla's not really much of a help to us. So
exactly, yeah.
We can just wait there. Like,
while you were waiting, the end of the world.
Dang it!
By the way, your information was wrong.
My bad, guys.
So, another reason I know you guys had mentioned you wanted to go to Danla is because Endis has no gear.
I don't need gear.
Endis has no frilly things. He has an empty pack in his mouth.
Oh.
I thought you have like a hammer or an axe or something too.
I have like I have my basic equipment that I need for getting by, so like my weapons and armor and stuff. But I don't have like rope or
tools,
climbing equipment or tools or anything like that.
Got it.
The Boy Scout is not prepared.
Holy crap!
Yeah, it's called thunder.
It's more the side of the rain.
Oh.
All right, so you guys have been transported with the hooded being that was found in your room a few hours previously to a path that is just north of Shev. I need to fix my map again. Alright. So, you guys are along this path, and you've literally just been evaporated, we'll say. That's my word of the night, evaporated to this location.
Is that even a word?
Nope, I'm making them up as I go along.
In D&D, it's called teleport.
Nope, evaporated. Because there was smoke
different.
involved.
Yes, it's different.
It's totally different.
So you've just kind of poofed onto this path with everybody and the person that was in your room just a few hours prior to the fire in the village that you were just trying to clear villagers out of. And go. Did we all fall asleep?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, what were the blue things again around us?
Trees.
Okay.
They're trees.
I couldn't remember if they were trees or like people. We appeared in a ring of people things or, you know.
Yep. Trees.
Okay. Yay! Did you guys save anybody? I failed a lot.
But by the way, did we officially succeed or fail that skill challenge?
You succeeded.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Miracle.
You guys did manage to succeed.
Interesting. Okay.
Didn't we get warped out on a failure?
The rules as written state that we would have failed like 3 or 4 times. Just because usually the success like requires more than fails, but by a good margin. But I don't know how Cease was running it, so
That is my secret. It will go to the grave with me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't
All
judge your DM.
yeah, that leads to bad shit happening. TPK, TPK, TPK.
All right, so you are staring at your traveling cohorts and a stranger on a path.
Are we officially on the path?
Oh yeah, you're on the path.
Okay. I am going to take several steps back, distancing myself from the thing. What the?
Ignore that.
Yes, anyway, I'm distancing myself.
From the being that transported you out of there.
Yes, that is
Okay.
correct.
Alrighty.
I go invisible.
Your panther.
Does not have invisibility.
Work on
Copy that.
Sprinkle some pixie dust on it.
That makes it fly.
Oh.
Yeah. Which is equally as terrifying.
I mean, I guess I could send it back to the Feywild, but it's anyone's guess if that would actually work here.
Yeah, that's true.
Still nighttime, I'm assuming.
That is correct. It's several hours before dawn.
Where are we?
On the map.
North of Chev, on a road.
Did we officially get a good full night's rest or just a short rest from whatever, like...
Oh, it was a short rest.
Not that we used encounter powers or anything, but it's still, decent to know based off of what we're able to do.
Yep, nope, short rest.
Okay.
The person that assisted you is dusting off her cloak and rummaging, then begins to rummage through a pack to look for food, supplies, things of that nature.
You said she grabbed our stuff last time, I think, or we did as we were leaving.
Where you are, you see it's sitting there already.
Okay.
It is there. You didn't grab it when you left your room. It's there though.
Okay.
See, this is why I need to get to a city so I can buy some stuff, because I don't have stuff.
He has an empty hole in his mouth.
Apple?
Bag of holding in mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Forgot about that. Okay.
I will illuminate my staff and kind of point it at the dark room sleep stalker and say, you never gave us the chance to ask who you were.
You already know me.
You're obviously very different from when we met you last time.
Well, this is true, because if I would have come in previously, then it would have been more startling. I figured this would be more appealing.
What does this person look like? I don't remember.
All I remember is light blue halo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was all we really got from it.
Yeah, that's another note that has disappeared off my computer. My computer crashed, and notes disappeared. So, I have to refine the name of the race, but it is humanoid.
Okay.
Yes, I too know that race. So, I will again point my staff. Where have you taken us?
To the area you were planning to go.
We were planning to go many places. Right now, we are on a path.
Yeah?
That doesn't tell us where we are.
Well,
We can be practically anywhere.
she points south. Chev is that way. And Danla and Sayodin are that way.
So you took us partway to where we wanted to go.
I can only travel short distances with these.
Very well. At this point, I'm, ignoring her and addressing my compatriots. We should get off the road and, did we want to set up camp for the rest of the night or get an early start in the dark?
Whatever you organics need.
Well, if we get an early start, that would be fine, but around sunrise, I'd want to stop for meditation and stuff.
If we do stop, we should find a place off the road just in case our attackers come north.
Agreed.
I'm good with whatever you guys want.
Says the invisible man.
Yeah, but you guys know my voice by now.
Yeah.
It could be her trying to trick us.
Alright, so I suppose we'll carry on for a while.
Okay.
And then stop at daybreak off the road. And with that, I will just kind of start walking.
We wanted to head to Danla. That's where we were going first.
Yeah,
Okay.
so yeah, I'm starting to walk.
When he heads out, I'll be like a half of his pace behind him. Not immediately behind him, but
Walk in his shadow.
Oh my.
Alrighty.
Alright, so yeah, I'll just walk and walk and walk.
Okay. Is person who transported us still there?
Oh yeah.
Like following us.
Oh yeah.
Tell her thanks for helping us get out. Too bad she's gonna get everybody out, but you know, thanks.
What do you mean I couldn't get everybody out?
The whole town.
Everybody left.
Actually-
there were people there.
No, there was one building we didn't get into, but
Yeah, there was
they've been
only
empty.
one building. Yeah.
Yeah, but like if we hadn't, like they might not have made it out.
If you remember the last 3 buildings you looked at, they were empty.
No, there was one building where you interrupted us, and we were like, "We gotta go."
But the last 3 that you got into, they were empty.
Well, yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean the whole town was empty. And we
She-
did help some people get out, so they were there.
She turns and looks at you and she goes, everybody had left. Oh, trust me. I wouldn't have taken up residence there if I didn't think I could get everybody out.
Why didn't
You
you
there
say
was
that
just a bonus.
before? Like, you could have said, we'll get everybody out. And you were like, no, I can just get everybody out when I take you guys. But no, you were like, you guys just need to come now. And we're like, we can't leave them. And that would have been the point to say, I can get all the people out.
I don't argue with travelers. You guys are hell-bent on your own ways.
Just kind of glower at her.
Back in a second.
Let's just think it back here on the box. That'll work.
Yeah, the point where you sort of woke us from our deep slumber.
By
Deep,
hovering
deep
over
slumber.
us.
We've got a
Hu- hu-
potential tornado warning here, so I gotta go batten things down for just a couple of seconds. I'll be right back.
We'll be
Probably a
right
good
here.
idea.
We'll not go nowhere.
Yeah, the idea of just watching us while we sleep in the dark, and then saying we have to leave right now isn't necessarily the highest form of trust to give us as indication.
Well, I mean, it's not as bad as we were woken up by stabbing.
By shadow creatures, yes, I remember this.
Setting the gold bar.
Huh?
That's my wife setting the
Oh.
gold bar for a reason.
I'm just saying it could have been worse.
Wait, so this is whatever. Whatever. And she just like walks away from you. Completely away. Just keeps like just starts hauling down the path.
Okay.
At a pretty good clip.
Fine with me.
Yeah, this is perfectly acceptable to me as, despite my good nature, my background in being manipulated in ways of terrible deception does not lead me to trust her a damn bit.
Yeah. I'm still amazed that I could have gotten everybody out without mentioning that. I don't understand. So yeah.
Was that you guys or was that Endus?
The
What?
siren?
The siren, yeah.
Siren was us.
Us.
Okay. He was just mentioning, tornadoes, so I was like, oh, there's the siren.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah, that would not be a good sign.
Best D&D ever.
It's so
Dodge the-
realistic.
Dodge the real rocks and trees.
Oh.
Look out for the air elemental.
No, we've got thunderstorm warning and a flood warning.
Oh, fun.
Great. Our basement will be flooded.
What I love is we have a thunderstorm warning until 10 minutes ago, and that's about when the thunder and rain started.
Nice.
And there go more sirens.
I'm assuming those are just like ambulances and such. Not
Kind of like a
actually
fire truck.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we only have one, like, alarm and it's to call the fire department because they're the firefighters here are volunteer.
Oh,
Ah.
you
So they
must
have-
have a very small community.
Well, that's pretty much PA,
Mm-hmm.
at least Central
Oh.
PA.
Wow.
But the one we have down the road, about a mile, is pretty much like a mother dinosaur trying to call its young. Because it's just this god awful, like, "Brrr, brrr." I'm like, what the hell is that?
Today I learned what a mother dinosaur sounds like.
Exactly. Yes. No, the only other sirens we have are the 3 Mile Island.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I read about those. 'Cause I never
How
heard
fun.
of them. Test them.
Well, you know, nuclear death.
That's exciting. We used to have tsunami drills in Hawaii. That was exciting.
Oh, that's right. You're a military kid.
Yeah. It was great too because like the drill when you heard the what you did was you basically all went to a central room in the school and hid, and I was like, seriously? This is the plan?
Now we can drown together.
Yay! Yeah. Even as a second grader, I was like, this is stupid.
Well, look at the old nuclear drills. Hide under your desk.
Yeah.
That'll avoid the fallout for sure.
Desks were made out of lead back then, right? I mean, come on. That
Everything
works.
else was.
Especially, if it was just above you, it would cover the rest of you too. It was magic.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, well, we're good to go here, so.
Yay.
All right. I was just commenting on how I don't trust the hooded astral, not astral thing.
The hooded thing.
And while we were discussing how much we didn't trust her, she just like took off down the path.
Yeah,
And
she's
we
Apparently
had-
upset with us.
We had no
She's
problem
mad.
with that.
Well, I'm pretty sure she's hiding from the big bad, and the big bad is trying to kill her.
yeah.
How this is all played. Like, that wasn't about us, I don't think. I think that was about her. And the whole, like,
Ooh.
I wouldn't have been living there if I didn't think I could get them all out.
It's possible.
Perhaps.
Still think it was something that could have been mentioned. I'm gonna hold on to that.
Opposed to the "come with me if you want to live."
Yeah.
Oh god, it's a T-1000. That's how it keeps changing shape.
Yep.
Oh, no.
1,000?
It was a Terminator 2. Terminator 2
Oh,
reference. Come with
right.
me if you want to live.
Right. One of these days
I
I'll
love you
actually
guys.
watch those movies.
Okay, so we're walking
Left
and
foot,
walking.
right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot.
Just
right.
keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
We're not swimming.
Crap. I thought I had it this time for sure.
Suddenly, river. You're swimming.
Let me fix that. Hold on. Tsunami.
This brown thing is not a path, it's a river. Woo!
See? River.
What's that? Oh, poopy.
No.
Oh no. All right.
Sorry.
So. Are you guys going like
Hello.
at a fast pace, slow pace, medium pace? What are you going at?
I'm going medium, I guess.
Travel pace, I guess. Yeah.
Yep. I'm on my cat, so I don't really care.
Yeah. Okay.
Squishy's are going to get tired before I do, so.
Yeah.
All right.
It's never good when the DM's randomly rolling dice over here.
You're not supposed to see that. Dang it.
You need to get one of those like 3-sided boards that they used to give to kids to put on their desk when you're taking tests so nobody could cheat.
I think we may have one from an old, like, original
old-
Dungeons and Dragons advanced box.
Oh yeah.
And an old DMG, yeah.
Yeah. I think I may have one upstairs, downstairs.
They still
Often
sell
just-
them with like relevant notes and stuff about rules.
That's cool.
I may have to get one then, just to hide my dice from him.
I didn't see what they were. I just saw that you rolled.
I did roll.
So is our little person like way ahead, like we can't see her anymore?
Oh yeah, no, you don't see her.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Random growl is random.
Yeah.
Or it wasn't
Suddenly
random.
monsters.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can't remember the login for the freaking website for the thing and the stuff.
What?
DEI compendium.
The compendium? Okay.
Your level, her level. Different levels of concern there. That was awesome.
Dice stacking complete.
Do you still need it?
They keep freaking out like that. There we go.
What is that? That isn't the D&D compendium. I have no clue what she is doing. I am completely lost.
Okay.
Good. Good. You should be lost. How dare you be googling at what I'm doing?
Because you're over there freaking out. Kind of like that.
Are you kidding me? Let me in.
That face.
Don't judge me. I have a site that I use, and for some reason I'm not in there. It won't let me in. Frickin' frack.
I know, frackin' Cylons.
Seriously.
This is what we're doing while we wait.
I know. I was just say. Way ahead of you.
Are you giving us a tour? Aww.
No.
They're showing us their dice stack.
Yeah. We stacked them.
There it is. Let me in now.
The question is, do we automatically assume this means combat?
You can assume whatever you would like.
As
Something's happening.
Does
Ah!
So does a 14 let you into the website? Radix rolled trying to get you in.
it's the best I could muster.
Alright, give me your login for your site. My site won't let me in.
Oh.
Apparently they're down.
Alright, well, we'll just get rid of chat there for there, and then we'll do a little bit of this.
With some that, and some things, and
Make
some
sure
wow.
I don't send that to the wrong place, because that would be very bad.
have all of Twitch have your DDI info.
Yeah. Problems?
Yes. Fingers, they don't work.
Fingers.
Nothing apparently is working right now. I'm there. It's just not loading.
You have more problems with your computer than anybody on the planet that I've ever met.
Thanks. I appreciate the love and support. What page not available? Are you freaking joking me? Is anybody else able to get to wizards.com?
I'm already logged into DDI right now, so yeah, no problems.
Yeah, I'm in fun.
Well, shoot
Yeah.
me in the foot.
It's right there. I mean, I don't have a DDA account, so I can't log in, but
This is a bad day for me. Alright. I'm gonna have to go the old-fashioned way. Where are my books? Oh.
There's a full link if you wanted to try going right there. Does a 13 hit you in the foot?
No. 13 does not hit me in the foot.
DMs do have typically high AC.
oh, it's a cold
That-
shot
that
to the
ma-
foot.
That may be reflex, so to be fair.
I have a pretty high dex.
I think all of their defenses is pretty high usually, considering they are effectively God. Hey, look, it loaded.
This is a game where you can kill gods.
Well, they are like the god
Yeah,
of the
well-
gods.
I don't know if you've ever seen some of the monster info for some of the gods like Bahamut. It's freaking ridiculous. Like, even with the most like optimized level 35 man group, it would be tough. I mean, beyond tough. I mean, it's the kind of thing where at level 30, a non-defender will have maybe 200 health, and these people have auras that do, like, at the start of your turn, take 50 damage.
Well, but you don't go into a fight against somebody like Bahamut without planning the crap out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Random encounter, it's Bahamut. Oh, crap.
Or, I forget the name of it, but there's, Orcrum, or something like that. It's a demon, and he has a wand of death.
Orcus.
Yes, Orcus, thank
I was
you.
going to say, they still have Orcus with his wand of instant kill, no save whatsoever?
Yes, they do.
Wow.
Just pick a
It's
guy,
ridiculous.
you die.
Yeah, and if you don't start your turn a lot, or if you don't revive yourself or get revived on your turn, you become one of his zombies.
Oh, wow.
Like, you're effectively dominated, no save. It's kind of amazing.
It doesn't sound so bad.
Well, the bad part
He-
is it's the wand of Orcus, which means it's an item that other people can get a hold of.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's once a day you can kill someone.
That's a bit intense.
I mean, Orcus isn't limited to once a day.
Well, for players.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. But I'm just like you can do the whole like evil necromancer has acquired the wand of Orcus.
Well, for him, it's still considered an encounter with a recharge.
So he kills you and then he runs away.
Well, no, for DMs and monsters, they have encounters in which at the start of their turn they roll a d6 for a recharge, and on the numbers for the recharge, if they get that number, the encounter power recharges and they can use it again. So like for the wand of death or whatever, it'd be like recharge on a 5 or 6. So at the start of his turn, he'd roll it, and if he got a 5 or 6, he could use it again.
I'd still have him run away. Just zap, dead, run away. It'll recharge by the time they catch up to me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll just make this work.
All right.
I'll just get by with this. It'll be fine. All right. So you guys are just walking down the path, strolling along, having a good old time, enjoying yourselves. It actually doesn't take you guys very long. What the heck? Stop that. Oh, for crying out loud. It actually doesn't take you guys very long to get down the path and to begin to realize what direction you're heading. And apparently I'm getting crappy dice rolls, so it's fairly uneventful.
Yay, crappy dice rolls for
Crappy
everybody.
for you. We like it.
About time.
All that work and no encounters.
I know, right? So you're heading down the path, moving at a pretty good pace. You'll note you would you?
I probably just go suddenly, hey, look at my hands!
Maybe.
I can barely see them in the dark.
Give me a perception check.
All of us.
Yeah. Well, anybody who wants to find anything out, if you're interested.
Oh yeah. What is my modifier?
Oh, goody.
My
14.
total is a 20.
God damn
My
it,
total 18 roll, so 25.
Me and Endis find dirt.
Good job.
And just found the pretty dirt.
I am really not playing the big, heavy, dumb bruiser character again.
Right.
Does the solution involve hitting it with an axe? No? Then I am shit out of luck.
Radix, you would notice that you're moving at a faster pace than you should.
Fuck, what is this opposite of time stop? Guys, hold on for a second. Slow down. We seem to be traveling at a much more swift pace than we should be able to.
Uh-huh.
How do you mean?
We are passing by the landscape and distance at what would be a run opposed to a walk, but we are just walking like normal.
So is this our mysterious friend, or is it something like that pause thing that we hit earlier?
Unsure. That's why I say to slow down so we can evaluate.
Did you actually stop or just walk slower?
I don't know. Any opinions?
I'm fine with either.
Just slow, I guess.
Okay.
To a very, slow pace.
It's usually what slow is.
Being, very aware of my surroundings. Watching.
Okay.
I just naturally slow down so I don't end up in the lead.
Are you in the current pattern that you are on the road exactly?
That's fine with me. I mean, I'm fine where I am.
So everybody huddles in closer to you.
Well, that's where I would have been walking.
Well, in the very beginning, Enda said he was just a step behind me.
Right. It just kind of made me laugh. I'm like, are you guys right where you currently are? And everybody huddles into you, except for Arlie. She's decided to walk on the outskirts, living on the edge there.
She doesn't notice much.
Yeah. Ooh, hands.
Go there.
Yes, protect the squishy.
All right.
Okay.
Arlie, give me a perception check.
Shit.
Hey, I just got a 20. It might not be so bad.
Alright.
Ha! 22.
Targeted perception check means there's something bad about to happen to Arlie.
Arlie, do you see a lantern down the path up ahead?
Aw.
Oh, there's a light. Lantern.
Okay.
Do you call that out?
Yeah.
Stop.
Okay.
Things out of the ordinary thus far have been bad for us.
Well,
Rolling rocks, for instance, or things
the
not
birds
changing.
were fine. The birds were fine.
The time stop ended up being a bad thing.
No. I'd
Well,
say
except
we're
for that
about
one guy.
50-50. Well, it wasn't
So-
really a guy, though.
I'm sure if we asked him that, he might disagree.
But you can't. He's not a guy.
Let's see, do we have anything? I don't even know if I have anything to do anything with that. No, I don't. Wait. Inventory. What is my inventory?
It's where you
Okay.
get your stuff.
Alright, let's
Okay,
make another perception check.
Son of a...
Make another one. 20 this time.
Okay.
Is the light still there?
Oh yeah, light's still there.
Okay. Is it
Is it-
moving?
Is it actually illuminated and everything?
It's a light.
You said it was. You said it was a lantern.
I'm sorry. Well, at first I said there was a light, and then I said it was a lantern.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
So-
like a lit lantern.
Yes, it is a lit lantern. Just on the road.
Lantern, lit lantern.
Lit lantern.
Okay.
So, how are we going to? Are we just going to slowly approach this or something?
I mean,
We don't know
We
it's a
can't-
threat.
Right, we can't let it.
I was just gonna start walking towards it.
yeah. I don't
Okay,
think there's...
where is this on the path?
Well, if you'll move. Well, hold on. I'll move you. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna relocate you. Get my trusty little explosion over here.
Oh, it's way in the distance.
Huh?
Okay.
Like a whole 15 seconds down the path.
At least, I mean, yeah.
It's 100 feet.
All right. So, are we just gonna keep approaching? I mean, we can't let it stop us or whatever. But
We don't know it's a threat, so I figure we'll go up there. If
Yeah.
it's a threat, I'll make it not a threat, and then we'll keep going.
threat terminated. All right. Ooh. Ah. I'm assuming these are trees.
Bushes.
As long as there's no rolling rocks.
This would be shrubbery.
Did your power just flicker?
Damn texture popping.
Our power
Alright.
didn't flicker.
Okay. Alright, so I guess I'll move up my 6 squares or whatever for my turn. Or, whatever. Just keep approaching.
I can only move 5, so I'm falling behind. Clank, 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 clank.
Endis, give me a perception check.
Or
Oh god, I have to move myself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bot, you're fired.
Yep.
That's like 3 rolls of none of them are good, so.
Not my fault, it's actually random now.
Would you like to re-roll that with actual dice?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm still invisible.
Let's keep moving.
Just saying.
Yeah. So are we okay? Just just keep going. Oh wait, shit.
What are you doing?
Not things, obviously.
Obviously. Stop breaking things.
Oh no, now I can't hit my person.
I can't hit anything now. Who's
No.
doing what?
Me
I have
neither.
not. I haven't done anything. I did
You broke it.
I did Control Z twice.
Yeah, everything
I-
I select selects the main box.
How about that?
Oh, now it's better.
Okay.
Yay. Look at that. The DM fixed it.
Woo.
Go DM arms. Endis, give me another perception check.
I rolled a 5, so that's a 9 total.
You have a reverse
And you're-
stepladder going.
And you're blaming the bot.
Well, the bot is 0 for 3. He's at least 0 for 1.
Alright, Radix, give me a perception check.
Okay. Shit. I too rolled a 5, so 12.
No, Arlie, can you do any better?
Why can I not percept anything?
You're
'Cause you're in
behind
the
all
back.
this.
I got a
And
16.
Because you're playing a great job
Okay.
as a scout, hiding in the back.
Yeah.
I'm not a
invisible.
scout.
Why aren't we sending the pixie first?
You're the one who can fly.
You're
and goes
invisible, you can fly, you have the highest perception
Do you-
of anybody. How are you not the scout?
Do you want me
I
to go
know.
up there and find out what it is?
I think this is a great idea.
I'll do
You're
it.
like the exact opposite of the atypical rogue.
I just
Hide it in the back.
steal things. Alright,
You have to be aware of what you're stealing, though.
No, he doesn't care what it is. He just wants to steal it.
Exactly.
He likes shinies.
13. I also rolled a 5. What if
Wow.
I
Sweet Jesus.
get way up there?
And roll initiative.
I'm invisible. There's no roll initiative unless we're like looking at owls or something.
It has
Hey.
true seeing.
Yeah, I was gonna say some stuff might have true seeing or blind sight.
Yay, 25.
Woo!
I rolled something that wasn't a 5.
You would notice a
Lantern that is lit.
you notice a lantern. It's a very old lantern.
Sorry. That's really funny. You notice a lantern. It's really old.
It was
Yes.
built at least 213 years ago.
That's fantastic. Sorry. Go ahead.
This one signals by seeing.
You would notice that it's hanging off of a limb of a tree.
Where the hell does a random lantern just end up in the middle of it anyway?
Off of a rope. So, and the limb that it's hanging off of is pretty high up there.
How high up is pretty high up?
I'd say 20 feet.
Okay, and then there's a rope.
Misunderstood.
There's like, what, a rope heading up?
Yeah, there's a rope from the lantern going straight up about 20 feet.
It's birds.
You trying to tell us that you're holding the lantern? Shut up.
Emerus is intimidating the parakeets
Ah.
by doing nothing.
Well, since I'm invisible,
Is the rope next to it, or is it like hanging from the rope?
The lantern is hanging from the rope.
I go right over to it and fly 20 feet up in the air. Just
Okay.
find out what's at the other end of the rope.
It's tied to a branch.
Branch.
It's tied to a branch?
It's tied to a branch.
There's a lamp with a rope
I-
on the branch, on a tree, and a
I
tree,
fly back
and a
down.
pole.
I fly back down. And I untie the rope from the lantern.
Okay.
Actually, first, I touch the lantern,
It's hot.
the handle,
Okay.
and it shrinks down
Okay.
to itty-bitty sized.
What about the rope?
I just touched the lantern.
Well, wouldn't the lantern break if it's still tied on by a rope that's twice its size?
I said I untie. Well, yeah, I said no. Okay, I untie it first.
Okay.
Yay.
You can do it simultaneously. We'll go with that.
Okay, so I simultaneously untie it, and pull it off and shrink it,
Okay.
and carry it back to the party.
Okay.
Oh god, the lantern's moving.
Ooh,
The light.
ghosts.
Hold on. If he's not shouting about it, I want a perception to see how many of you are gonna flee in terror. that This lantern is moving at you.
I got a 12
Well, didn't
time.
he say that he was going up there to do it? So we
No, he
we
was
would.
going up to check it out.
Oh.
He did say he was
okay.
gonna bring the lantern back.
So a perception, you say?
Yeah, I don't
I
know what
got a-
else would be good for that other than a perception. So
I got a 15.
11 plus 7, so 18.
I got 12.
Can I roll an intimidate to scare everyone?
sure.
I'm joking.
This is God.
Alright, so Arlie and Odom, you're a little put off by the lantern coming towards you.
Oh, the lantern's coming towards us.
You're a little.
I like that.
Did they happen to notice that it shrunk?
I'm gonna go with no.
Considering it is now maybe 3 to 4 inches tall.
Yeah.
Honestly, maybe since I rolled kind of lowish, I wouldn't be surprised.
Radix noticed it, but the other two didn't.
It's getting brighter, but also smaller. What the hell's going on?
Great amount. I'm on psychedelic.
I come back and hold up the lantern. And I go, this was tied to a rope up there.
Okay.
It was tied to a rope. The rope was tied up in a tree to a branch, like 20 feet up there. So I decided we should have a lantern.
I've got a lantern, you know.
Well, now we have a spare.
I would say like my staff illuminates and stuff.
Well, now we have a pretty lantern.
And I have an ever-burning torch.
Yeah, I have those too.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
It's the last time I do something for you guys.
can I see if there's anything
What it was.
out of the ordinary about the lantern?
We sent
Yeah,
you to
go for it.
scout. You came back and said, I found a lantern.
That was all I
Okay.
found.
I found rope too, and it's
I left the rope.
I'm going
doesn't mean you didn't
to
find it.
do an Arcana check on the lantern to see if there's anything magical about it.
Go for it.
That's not bad. A 17 plus a 31.
Okay. When you do an Arcana check, does it? Are you essentially casting on it, or are you just kind of feeling it around, seeing if it gives off any weird vibes?
The latter, just basically to get a feel if it is magical, and if it is magical, I could investigate it further.
There's just one problem with that. Wouldn't I kind of infect that with the fact that I shrunk it magically?
No, that'd be a nature thing, not a magic thing.
Okay.
You notice it's giving off a weird vibe.
Shit.
We're all gonna die.
I put the lantern down.
Yeah, I was about to say, Hawthorne, that is not a regular lantern. You might want to put it down.
Before
Does it
he
get
even...
big again?
What?
When you put it down, does it get big again?
No. No, it won't get big again until, Oh god, the DM's dying. It won't get big again until... I don't know why the DM's dying. It won't get big again until it's out of my possession during an extended rest.
Oh, I was about to say, until the next scene of the porno, like...
Oh god.
Uh...
So I go and I put it down on the ground before you even say anything about it not being normal. I put it down on the ground and I turn to walk back to the rope.
Pardon?
And apparently I'm unable to let go of the lantern. So I just kind of stare at it.
Okay, I'm just gonna point to my link again.
And oh god, what is this link? Woman, calm down over there. Holy hell. And the link, I think you blew up Imager. So I kind of do the thing that you would see in the movies where the guy like opens his hand and the thing's still attached.
You're like,
And I kind of fling my hand around trying to get it off. Does it come off when I fling my hand around?
Nope,
can
it's on
help
there.
try and pull it off.
They're trying to help pull it off.
I am. I don't know about you. I'll try and grab it and pull it off of him.
Does she just pull me across the air?
Yep.
Great. Alright, well. Alright, in that case, with the lantern attached to my hand, I go back to the rope. And I touch the rope. And I shrink the rope.
Wait.
You
do I
didn't
get
touch the branch.
I didn't get stuck to it when I grabbed it to try and help him pull off, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Apparently it's just the handle. Yeah, I go over, I touch the rope, shrink the rope, fly up to where it was tied on, untie it, put it in my bag as well as I can with one hand, basically, and come back down.
Yeah, his invisibility's not going to work so well anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, son of a...
You the one that touched it? Don't look at me, I'm like that.
Well, to be fair, if we got up to it and saw that it was 25 feet up a tree, we would have been sending him up to go get it.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't
Or-
25 feet up the tree. It was
A
hanging
rope
from
was.
a branch
Oh.
on a rope.
Yeah.
Right, so we could have cut the rope off.
Great. Alright, well, I pretty much,
Your new name is Firefly.
I look around
Ah.
at the other three and I'm like, any ideas to get this off of me?
Well, I can try and
I've got an
grab
axe.
you and grab it and be like, "Grrr."
I would rather you not rip my arm off.
Well, that wouldn't be the goal.
I've got an axe. We don't have to rip anything off.
I would rather not lose any body parts in the process.
Now,
Just cut his arm off.
Just make a new one.
you said that
Up.
he can open his hand so it's just attached to his palm.
It's
He can't
Wait,
open his
so-
hand at all.
You
he's
need to.
doing this. He's trying.
DM needs to pay more attention. I said I did this and it was stuck and I was trying to get it off.
Oh, I didn't see this part.
You're sitting right next to me. You should see these things.
Nope, I'm just looking this way.
Okay, so apparently
I was
my hand
dying.
is stuck latched around it.
Oh, who?
Oh boy.
Because I was gonna say, if your hand was open, I could try and wedge my sword in between and pry it apart.
Yeah, that,
I don't
that
need
was,
to
that was kind
lose
of
even
my
a
idea.
layer of skin.
It's better than losing a limb.
Just cut the damn thing.
That's what I just said.
I will live with a piece of metal stuck to my hand for the rest of my life, as long as I still have my hand.
All right. Well, I'll
Have we
try
tried
and
turning the
like.
lantern off?
Huh. Yeah, blow out the lantern.
Not to overstate the obvious here, but
I turn the lantern off.
Actually, it doesn't blow out.
Ah, crap.
All right. Put your.
I figured it
push
probably
your
wouldn't.
arm
But I figured we
out
might as well try first.
on the ground, and I'll try and chop the handle off with my greatsword.
No.
How about that?
No.
I'm not gonna chop your arm.
No.
You said you wanted to break it.
No.
Now.
No.
Okay, hold on. I walk over with my my wet water skin and I pour water on it.
Oh, try and douse the flame.
Yes.
Ah.
It's steamed, but the fire's still there.
Have
Okay.
dispel magic.
No, that's not really a thing in 4E.
Really?
There's a Paragon path that allows you to get rid of certain things, but otherwise, yeah, it's not really a thing.
Cool.
Unless you wanted to like RP it as Arcana or something.
Yeah.
What exactly? Because I was typing a message to Radix while you guys were talking.
Things and stuff.
After further investigation from Magic-ness, it appears to be made from special gold.
Special gold.
Special gold.
All right. Seriously, just like lay down on the ground, stretch out your hand, and I will just chop not your hand, but I will chop the handle.
We cannot get the flame to go out. And
all
there's a bird apparently somewhere around here that's really annoying.
All I'm imagining is this super good lawful paladin is like, look, fairy, quit being a bitch about this. Lay down. Lay down and I'm gonna cut the fucker.
It's so simple.
I can make you a tent.
We can't even
I'm
get
gonna
the
cut
fire.
hand off.
We can't even get the fire to go out, and you think you're going to be able to cut the handle?
It's worth a try. I have
No.
Magic sword.
It's not.
I don't have magic breath. Oh, I can breathe fire on it.
Oh, I'm sure that would help.
I can breathe acid on it to dissolve it.
No.
Put the fire out with more fire.
I forgot I didn't pick fire. I picked acid, so I can dissolve it.
No offense, I've seen you swing your sword in combat. You're not the most accurate.
Fine. What do you want to do, Firefly?
I don't really care. I'll set this bush over here on
I
fire
think
for
he
all I care.
decided that he wants to fly around with the handle stuck to his hand for the
I'm
rest of his
thinking
life.
magic is probably the best answer here. Unfortunately, I don't do magic.
Yeah, I don't do that kind of magic either. I can heal you.
Therefore, if he knows that it's magic gold, he's probably got the best chance at having an answer.
He didn't say it was magic gold. He said it was special.
Special gold, magic gold, whatever. The flame isn't going out. It's magic.
Okay, I'm going to roll to see what is so fucking special about this gold.
Okay.
Is this going to be Arcana or something else?
Hold on. Dun, 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 dun.
Because if it has something to do with metallurgy, that is something Enda should like look at.
I don't know anything about metallurgy.
I thought you made shit.
If you want to talk about how I can make something out of metal, then sure, but...
Yeah, that's what I was assuming. It's like you would know what this metal is.
This would be more history.
Ooh.
Son of a bitch, Arlie.
I
Would
can
this-
do history.
Would this
I
have
can
been
do
something
history,
that, like, maybe
but
I
you have to
learned
tell
on the
me.
streets at some point in time? That
Maybe. I would
trying to
accept
find
that.
a way to shoehorn a streetwise roll into it.
I'd accept it.
Oh wow, Kobe. Oh, you know. Oh God, no.
Or
Do you say anything about maybe it's a really old gold that's special? Or no?
Would I say
You're
what?
just leaving it as special.
I'm leaving it at special until I get a good roll.
Well, I'm trying to find out if Radix says anything that would indicate that I should look at it.
29.
that's a pretty decent roll.
Well, right from the get-go, Hawthorne would notice that this is something that was fabled on the streets. There's
good.
markings on there's markings on the lantern that would resemble a tale that they would tell children, that if they would not behave, they would adhere them to a corner with this type of gold.
Do you express this?
Don't look at me like that. You're the one that grabbed the stupid thing.
I relay the information to the party.
All right, I'm going to think about history
So,
a little bit and think
what
if I
you're-
can figure
What
out
you're
what
saying
this was.
is that the lantern is stuck to you because you were naughty.
Apparently, I did steal the lantern.
I
Let's
too
see
am
if I
going to
remember.
roll history.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not even trying. I got a +2.
My,
I got a 16.
My modifier is 12, so 23.
There you go.
Okay. Radix would know that from the history books and studying all those years that this gold was mined from a cursed mine in your world. So it would not even be from this world. So you would know that it was mined from a cursed mine, and that it would have been handled in a very special way, and the only way to remove it is with lamb's blood.
Interesting.
So it's a trap.
Oh shit. I'm going to look at Hawthorne and say, Hawthorne, take off your gloves.
Why?
You're wearing gloves.
Oh, please, that would be hilarious.
But I wasn't able to open my hand.
Alright, I can cut your gloves.
Yeah, use one of your daggers to cut
I think
the
it's
gloves.
bonded to him through the glove or something.
I know, but I was saying that would just...
That would be fantastic.
Oh, okay. So lamb's blood,
What?
sheep's
Lamb's
blood.
What?
That-
Wait, what?
That's the only way to get the gold shit off of his hand.
Well, let's
So
go
we
find
get
a
to
lamb.
Danla,
Lamb
kill
or
us a lamb.
sheep? What?
Specifically lamb's blood. Like, you would know it has to be from a baby sheep.
Don't huff and puff about it.
I can huff and puff if I want.
You're a
Yeah.
dragonborn.
Exactly.
Look, we'll kill a lamb. We'll pour some blood on my hand to free it, and then you can eat the thing.
I still think that I can chop the lantern and break it.
I'm going to veto that.
I
What
just
if it
want
explodes?
I don't think
We'll
a
deal
lamb
with that
should
when we
die
get there.
because you're stubborn and careless.
I also want to point out the irony of, doing something bad so it sticks to you, and so the solution is to kill an innocent baby lamb.
Yeah, exactly. This is what
Just
I'm saying.
It would-
out of character. Like,
It would
Have
be
you ever
used
read
for
the Grimm fairy
food
tales?
anyway.
None of them make sense.
I know.
I'm
So
against the killing of baby lamb.
I relayed the information. And it's like, well, this was from our world and from a cursed mine. And as the stories go, apparently you did something bad, Hawthorne, and now you're stuck to it until we pour lamb's blood over your hand.
Then let's find a lamb now.
Oh.
Why don't you stick your hand in a bag or something?
Now I'm just
This is a
envisioning.
temporary fix.
Now I'm just envisioning shoving my arm in your mouth.
You're small enough. I could probably just eat you.
I mean,
Here, you hide in here.
You can't try and break the lantern off, but you can eat me.
oh
Well,
my.
he's a construct, so he doesn't digest anything.
It's a
Alright,
bag of
we'll get in
holding.
his mouth then.
You can also hide in my bag of holding.
I'm fine with just going and sitting on my cat again
With the
until we
lantern.
get to where we're going.
This is some bullshit.
Are there any lambs in the vicinity?
You have
Like, if we look
sensed
around,
lambs.
do we see lambs?
Is
How
it
are you
still
at tracking?
nighttime? Is it still dark?
I'm not a ranger, so obviously not good.
After all of this arguing,
You're
is
out
it
to
still
find
dark?
a lamb or slim.
I'm just saying, if I look around, do I see one?
No.
Oh, look, there's a lamb right there.
How convenient!
I would
Look,
chase
it's
that
gonna
some
eat
bitch
you.
down.
Oh my. Oh my. So you're
Wait till we get to
On
the
this
town, we'll
path.
find out
Hawthorne is now a glow stick. And are you continuing down the path now, or are you guys still fussing over the lantern?
Is it still dark out at this point?
I bet the
Um,
untrusting lady whore did this.
She did
She's
just kind of
mad.
randomly leave us here.
She's mad.
It
She's punishing
is-
us.
She wasn't from our
I
land,
know.
though, so why would
She's
she have
traveled.
access to-
She's traveled to our land. Remember?
Yeah, but we didn't do anything to her. It seems odd to use up an item like this on us.
It's a few hours before dawn.
Alright, let's keep
I'll
going.
pull out my lantern and fire it up just to make Hawthorne feel better.
Well, yeah. I had my glow stick anyway.
I'm
Literally a
gonna,
stick
like,
that glows.
walk along a side of Hawthorne and just kind of say see, I could just use my sword just like this. I could just
Yeah, just
get
poke
it.
at the lantern with your
Yeah.
sword. Like seriously,
It would
it's
be
easy.
so easy. As we're walking.
And regardless of the lantern being stuck to my hand, I still remain invisible.
Oh God.
We can still see your light. We know right where you are.
That's fine, but I figure a little pixie holding a lantern, not
Well,
overly...
no, this is why I'm firing up my lantern. Now there's a glowing lantern in our party, but you can't tell that there's another light source right next to me, really.
I'm just saying, if you see a little pixie holding a lantern, you're like, oh, that's cute, Squish. If you see a floating lantern, you might think twice.
Well, wouldn't the
Alright.
lantern go invisible too?
Or apparently, based off of our previous experiences, they may go touch it.
They might.
And then you'll be stuck with other people.
Unless they're more evil than me, then maybe then I'll be able to let go. Maybe I need to.
I
Maybe
think
it's like the
that's
ring.
kind of
I need to trick somebody
foolish.
else into touching it.
Anyway, so regardless, as we're walking, I'm going to try and explain to him why it's a good idea to let me break it and how easy it would be with my sword.
I just let her
Okay.
talk.
All right. As dawn is arriving, you realize that you are coming up on a fork in the road. Let me return to my map here. Do, 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 do.
Really?
Yeah. Bear with me, I'm creating a fork in the road.
Oh.
I promise, the silence is not for nothing.
All right.
Ominous
since there's
silence.
while you're making a split in the road, I'm getting a beer.
Enjoy that.
Bring me one. Oh, kill it.
They're here for ambiance. Or something.
Yeah, but I'd chuck a dagger at one.
Well.
Roll to hit.
Does a 19 hit?
No, and now they're laughing at you.
It's only because I rolled a 2. I'm about ready to stop using the robot too.
Oh, so a cookie.
Cookie!
Oh, cookie.
Cookie!
We got Papa
Okay.
John's cookie pizza thing.
Those are the shit.
Cookie pizza?
Yes.
They're kind of think of like a Pizookie from
See?
the BJ's Brewery.
None of
See
those. I don't know.
Zookies are pretty stupidly good.
Arlie, look.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh, sorry. Haha. Oh!
Cookie.
We don't have
Nice.
them around here, but there would be.
It's basically just like a
good.
chocolate chip cookie and a pie plate.
Yep.
Mm.
I can never get the first slice out.
It's a common problem with flat pie.
Why do you care about getting the first slice out? Just eat the whole damn thing.
Yeah. Start in the middle.
Work
Move
your way
your way
out.
outwards. Because the crispiness of the edges are the best part.
Well, he has to share, so.
Yeah.
So you come up on this fork in the road.
Alright, fork in the road.
Ta-da!
Okay, I pick up the fork and we keep going.
Oh, you bastard. Literary genius.
So, at this fork in the road, there is a sign. Let me grab something that'll look good for a sign. There's a sign right here.
Ta-da! It's
And
an astral!
it points one direction to Danla and the other to Sayadin.
Okay.
So we go to the road to the right.
Which one appears to be the road less traveled?
I love you. You
Mr.
would
Frost,
also
Can you not?
you would also notice the cloaked figure that
Oh,
took off ahead of you
Ah!
is sitting underneath the sign.
I immediately run up to her and say, "Get this off my hand."
I was gonna say, either you run up to her or I'm chopping it right now.
Where'd you get that?
It was hanging on a tree back there.
I'm gonna hit on lights real quick. Be right back.
When?
15, 20 minutes ago.
Wasn't there when I passed.
It was when we passed. It was hanging off of a freaking rope 20 feet in the air. Just get it off my hand.
Like Ohove.
I will approach and say it's not that easy. This is from our world. It's a it's a cursed gold that doesn't let go.
Oh. So how do you want me to get it off?
Your magic. You teleported us.
got any lamb's blood on you?
Do stuff. Yeah, and do you have any lamb's blood?
Actually, I don't have lamb's blood, but there
Do
is
you have
a
any Grey
farmer not
Poupon?
far from here.
Oh, I don't want to kill some farmer's lamb. That's not cool.
I'll pay
We'll
him
kill
for it.
somebody's lamb.
I don't want to kill anybody's lamb.
Okay,
All
Hawthorne,
right.
you're gonna have that thing on your hand permanently.
Well, if he would let me just break it, it would be fine. Nobody has to die.
Why do I see that one of us is going to have to escort her over to a corner when we go and kill the lamb?
I know, it's just like, oh look, there's a bunny. Do it.
So once we get this thing off, first time we hit, we try and sell this thing to the merchant, and then when he won't give it back, we insist he buys it.
Oh, best scam ever.
So the cloaked figure looks at you and says, well, there's a farmer not far from here. He's actually a sheep herder, so yeah, there's lambs not far.
Alright, which way?
She stands up, stretches, and she's moving slow.
Come on, woman, which way?
She's looking up at the sky. She's measuring everything out. And
Hit her with the lantern.
Can I try and dribble my acid on the lantern?
Hit her with the lantern handle first.
right. She turns and she points towards Sayadin, but not quite towards Sayadin. So like where that blue dot is, she points.
How far?
Not even a half a day.
Ah, crap. Just kind of hoping it wouldn't be that far.
No, you're looking a couple hours.
Considering we want to go that way. We want to go
We
to...
should continue
Danla.
on the way. Because if the world just gets destroyed because you had to touch the land, then, I mean, come on.
And what did we learn?
Well, if you want lamb's blood, that's where you're gonna go. Otherwise, you can try and find a merchant up in Danla, but you're gonna pay a pretty penny for that.
I would prefer to try to find somebody who already has lamb's blood.
You're gonna pay an even prettier penny for that.
That's fine.
Really? Really? You can put your... Dude, quit it. Stop.
Puppy aggro. Sounds like, what is that?
Stop. Like, if it makes you feel better, we can, Agara, you and I can just camp out here, and they can go take care of that very quickly. This is going to happen whether you want it to or not.
Well, can we at least try letting me break it?
No.
If you can't break it, then fine. Go kill your lamb. But I
No.
feel like we should try every
No.
alternative first.
No.
Like, put him to sleep or something.
No
We're
one
talking
can
about.
do that.
We're gonna go see the farmer. He's probably killing the lambs anyway for
What?
lamb chops and whatever.
Or is that...
Have you never eaten lamb chops?
Harley, have you never
Where do you
eaten
think they
meat?
come
That's what
from?
farms do.
Yes, but we're not going to, like, eat the lamb. You just want to kill it for its blood.
Well,
And
why wouldn't
so-
we buy the meat too?
Yeah,
I don't need to eat, but
we do.
I've heard lamb is good.
Yeah, either that or he'll keep it to use it for something.
Plus,
But
we can sell the farmer the lamp. Ooh, look, magic golden lamp that never goes out.
Every possible
Just need one
thing
lamp.
first. Here, I'll use the hilt of my sword. Just like bash it. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Well,
Alright, you can use the hilt.
Agara, I
Okay.
think what you're not realizing is that the lamp shrunk to his size, mean it's like a 2-inch lamp, which
fine.
is smaller than your sword.
Well,
Even
can't he
the
just
hilt.
unshrink it?
No,
No, because he's...
not until he lets go of it
yeah,
after
had-
after an extended rest.
Has
So,
to be
like-
off my person during an extended rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just so, like, lay straight out on the ground, put your arm out, and like I'll hold your little hand and like go. Bonk.
Here's a good thing. This way around, we don't need that much lamb's blood.
You have to roll on this, Arlie.
I know.
a lot
I
more
was
lamb's
trying
blood
to get
into
him
one
to
of
us.
do that. Does he do it? Is what I'm asking.
Hang on, let me check my reflex save here.
This is a terrible idea.
I think this is a good idea. I'm just using the hilt.
Alright, go ahead.
This is
Alright.
the Dragonborn Intelligence Paladin.
This is you
at work.
successfully broke the lantern. It explodes into a giant fireball.
TPK.
No, I'm
Or-
stepping away.
Congratulations, you now have a one-handed rogue.
All right. So I kneel down on the ground. I hold his little arm with one hand, and I go like this and try and hit it.
God, please roll good.
Use the robot so we can see.
Or either roll good or roll bad enough that I can dodge it.
It's attached to your hand. How are you dodging it?
Pulling everything out
I'm
of the
holding
way?
his
Well-
hand.
Well, no, he's gonna be a coward and pull it away.
All right. So do I just put just my strength and the weapon plus to that?
It would be your entire like attack roll stuff, your
Okay.
proficiency, the
Oh,
attack
that's more
roll,
better.
strength modifier, master at arms, etc.
Oh, crap.
30.
I was about to say, dude, I'm giving her more bonuses. Shut your mouth.
That would be a 31 to hit the lantern with my hilt and try and break it.
You hit it, but it didn't do anything. You actually feel it reverb up your hand.
Bong.
Do I feel that also?
Oh yeah, you feel a reverb
Oh,
from
great.
it.
My whole freaking body shakes.
His whole body.
He's bouncing on the floor. But Arlie, like your hand hurts now from it. Like you
Alright.
really felt that reverb back into your back up the sword.
All right, let's go find the lamb.
I will say there. Can we go? Please do this right now.
That's why I just said, let's go get the damn lamb.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting here trying to think of everything I've done wrong. Maybe if I undo it.
Maybe you could just repent it really hard.
Cough, there are priests here. Cough.
So the cloaked figure,
Does she have any reaction to me trying to break it with the hilt of my hand?
she stepped away. Like she stepped off the path.
All right.
So is the whole team going now?
Yeah.
All right. She begins to lead you guys over to the farmer, which is off the beaten path.
Do we know if it's only the handle that's his special gold?
Oh no, it's the whole lantern.
Ah, crap.
Of course, it's not going to be that easy. Come on.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I figure if we hold it by the bottom, then we can, like, chuck it at someone and go, here, catch.
That's the point of the rope. We can swing it like, oh my god, a flail. Best flail ever.
And you're like, you've been a
As you-
bad person.
As you
And
hit them
this-
upside their head and it sticks to the side of their head.
Endis, I think we found your new weapon.
Can't be disarmed.
No.
Yeah. Permanent grappling. Oh man, they would be restrained forever.
Actually did that with a character. There was one of these cursed weapons that automatically leaped into your hand in combat and was always there. And I just started abusing it so that it was just can't be disarmed. You can knock it out of my hands and just right back in every single time.
Nice.
I'll take the penalty to hit. I don't care.
All right, so the cloaked figure begins to lead you over to this farm, and I've adjusted the map to show that where this. Well, hold on, we'll get rid of the blue dot. We'll put an actual little farm there with some farmland
Goody.
and a little house. All right.
I just want to know where the lambs are.
And no way to lambs because he's already slaughtered them all.
Don't give me ideas.
Oh, sorry, I saw them.
Lamb season isn't for another 3 months.
So, as the cloaked figure is leading you towards the farm, she begins to explain that she is sorry for not filling you in completely back at the other town.
That all you're sorry for?
What?
What else do you think I did?
Mr. Naughty Firefly, you should not be judging other people.
You scared the hell out of us by showing up magically in the middle of our room.
I knocked.
And saved our lives.
And got no answer. And came in anyway.
I felt there was an urgency to it.
No.
I'm sorry. The building's on fire. Please sleep through it.
Technically, at the time, it wasn't on fire.
It wasn't on fire, and you didn't actually come in and do anything. You just stood there creepily.
Actually, it happened so quickly that she had literally just walked in. And everybody started to wake up.
Well, except for me.
Yeah, except for Arlie, who apparently can sleep through a hurricane.
Sleep like brick.
You did not make that clear, because both me and Radix were not very happy with the woman for being a creeper.
Oh yeah, no, she wasn't creeping. So it takes almost no time to get to the farm, and the farmer comes out to greet the cloaked figure. As you're approaching, you notice the farmer is a gnoll, and you would also notice that your cloaked figure now looks like a gnoll.
All right.
And they greet each other very warm-heartedly, and the cloaked figure looks at the farmer and basically tells them that you guys are in need of a lamb, and
not a whole lamb, just the blood.
And he exclaims, "You're in luck. We just had slaughtering day like this morning."
Yay!
Of course.
What luck!
I know.
Where is the tub of blood that I can dunk my hand into?
Ah.
So he tells you to come on, come into the house, come into the house. He leads you all into this house, and it's more of a burrow than it is an actual home. But he leads you in there, and it's dirt floors. Quit moving my grid.
Sorry.
All of a sudden, the farmer goes, "Quit moving my grid."
The farmer takes everybody into the home, and it's dirt floors and everything, but it's it's decent inside and all that. And he tells you, I'll be right back, and he runs out, and he's gone for several minutes, probably close to 30 minutes. And he comes back, and he's got this burlap sack that is covered in blood.
30 minutes, jeez.
And he looks at you and goes, sorry, the barn is further away, and the butcher was almost done with them all, and this was the last one. And he goes, does it matter if it's male or female? No. Well, then you're really in luck, because here you go. And he thrusts this.
This one's neither.
Now. He thrusts this.
Not anymore.
This lamb into Arlie's hands and say, there you go.
Oh, good. Gave it to her.
So just cut a hole in the lamb he can stick his hand in?
No, I was just going to say open it up and let him dive in.
You said the bag is covered in blood? Like, to the point that it's seeping through?
It's dripping, yeah.
I just rub my hand on the outside of the bag until it's good and coated in blood. And then I put the lamp down.
Just waiting for the end has no effect.
As the
That's just a story, come on.
As the blood is seeping through your fingers, you feel what was attaching it detach.
Yay!
And Radix, give me a history check.
See if you can remember the next part of the story.
I know.
Where it automatically attaches to the next person in line.
That's not bad. I rolled a 12. What's my modifier? 24.
Okay. Radix, you would recall that to remove the curse completely from all of the gold on that lantern, you would just have to douse the entire lantern, all of the gold on that lantern in lamb's blood, and the curse would not return.
Okay, I will say, no, get the entire lamp wet with that stuff. The curse will lift if every single bit of that is covered.
Did you guys step outside while you were doing this, or did you stay inside to do all this?
I never went inside.
You never went inside? Arlie, did you go inside?
I'm right outside.
I don't
Okay.
think
No,
any of us did.
Like, my character's been where it's been.
Okay.
Oh god, we're way over there.
Boo.
Wow.
So I pick up the lantern that I recently put down and basically dive into the sack. And
Well, if he's got this shrunk down lantern, that's going to take a lot less lamb's blood at least.
yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
figured. I just pretty much, I don't like dive into it myself, but I
He's
dive into the
bathing in
opening of the
lamb's blood
bag
now.
and like toss it in and kind of like just throw it around and like you're making salad,
Oh no.
except with a lantern and sheep intestines.
I'm pretty sure that's haggis.
With a lantern.
Okay.
You eat Scottish food?
So I get it all nice, good and coated, and then bring it back out of the bag and sit it on the floor.
When you lift it out of the bag, you notice that the gold is no longer yellow but white. It is now pure white. And the blood that you covered it in isn't anywhere to be found on that entire lantern.
I don't like this thing. I'm not touching it again.
You don't want it, I'll take it.
You can have it.
Can I roll an Arcana to see if it's still magical at all?
Oh yeah.
Did the flame happen to go out while it was in the blood? No. Okay.
Okay.
Still lit.
What is my modifier for Arcana? The 29. Yeah. 17 roll, 12 modifier.
He knows magic.
So you said you rolled a 29?
Total, yes.
Okay.
With my modifier, yeah.
You would know that it is still magical, but that it feels that it's different. It's not the same kind of magic that was on there.
It's clean magic.
We'll go with that. Yeah, clean magic. It's clean. It's all better. It took a shower. It don't stink no more.
Lamb's blood will do that to you.
Soak in the blood of the innocent. That'll do it every time.
Exactly.
Symbolism.
I know. Oh. Okay. I will announce there's still magic within this lantern, but it's no longer cursed.
Okay. Well, should we put it back where we got it from? I don't think we should leave it with this farmer.
I think it's safe to expect that the only person who would have left a cursed lantern waiting for us was either our robed friend if she's not on our side, but I don't have any reason to believe that, or it's our enemy.
Yeah. She doesn't really know anything about it, though, was the thing.
That's my point. Is if we wanted to be suspicious, she could have done it, but I don't think she had any reason to.
That
it seems
and
really circuitous.
Exactly. This was Obviously, from our world, it had to have been some sort of, not necessarily just the, what's his name? Not necessarily Vestarke, is that it? Vestarke?
Vistarka.
Yeah.
Vestarka. Not necessarily him, but one of his associates. And if that is the case, we can assume that he has tabs on us and is one step ahead of us, knowing that we're on our way, that we're coming, etc.
Okay.
Oh, the storm is back.
I would say so.
So I will look over to the farmer and ask, you have our thanks. How much for the lamb?
Don't worry about it. I've been owing her a favor for years now. I think I only owe her 2 now.
Okay, then I will bow my head in thanks and stuff.
Oh, no bowing here, no bowing here. Just a bunch of us common folk. Did you want to stay for breakfast? We're getting ready to fry up some eggs and enjoy some really good food.
While your offer is tempting, we are very much on a tight schedule and need to get to our destination as quickly as possible.
Well, if you ever decide to stop on by, just come on in and let me know and give me a shout and we will cook you up something yummy.
Your offer will be remembered.
And he scurries off like his pants are on fire.
That's never good.
He's a farmer.
Yeah.
Nobody wants their pants on fire.
Especially a knoll. They're charging specialists.
So the cloaked figure looks around at everybody and mentions, well, if you
all
want
the way
to,
over there.
Well, I just moved her. If you want to get to Danla before the end of today, you may want to get a move on.
Yep, time to go.
Yep.
Although I am surprised you're not tired.
Is the sun up yet?
We seemed to have been.
Oh.
We seem to have been moving at a very rapid pace.
I didn't think that worked on you. Huh.
What worked?
What do you mean by that?
Well, let's walk and talk, because I don't want to make you late if you're going to try and catch this guy. So, and she lifts a pouch up from her waist, pours these little crystals into her hand. I said, these crystals will let me travel to short distances that I've already traveled to. And upon arriving there, if I use 2 crystals to transport, it gives me a short burst of speed so that I can move extremely fast for a short period of time after arriving in the event of needing to make a hasty getaway. I didn't think it worked on you.
So how long of a period of time do you mean by this?
The effects probably would have been fading as you were arriving to the fork where I was waiting for you.
That doesn't tell us how long we were going or how far.
Well, we can tell where the sun is.
Figure the distance you traveled should have taken you a little over half a day. Took you a lot less.
Okay.
Roughly.
Nice girl. Nice though. You got 4 French girls spotted all over.
Still don't understand how it worked on you. You guys were moving so much slower
Nice
than
for
me.
you too.
I couldn't understand them, so not really.
She just keeps. Now you can tell, like, she's really like mulling this over, trying to understand all this. As she's leading you back to the path. She gets you to a path fairly quickly, but walks straight past the path, like straight through it, straight across it, and keeps going.
So she's not on the path. She's just going into another meadow type forest
Right, like
thing.
she's crossing the path, but she keeps going. Like she goes across the path and keeps going.
Okay, I will kind of holler after. Where are you going?
Thought you wanted to get to Danla.
The path is right here to Danla.
That's to
That-
Cyrodian.
I was gonna say the fork is off that way, so we cross the side and road before we get the other one.
Oh, okay.
She keeps.
I may only have any
going.
intellect, but I think I can figure that out.
So she keeps.
Sorry, I thought she took us back to like the fork or whatever.
Oh, sorry.
That was
Mm-hmm.
I think we're just cutting straight across, basically.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
That
was my misinterpretation.
That's alright. Before too long, it's probably. We'll say. It's probably just before midday. And, clink. You arrive at the next path that leads up to Danla.
Oh god, am I moving the whole thing? Yes, I am.
Stop doing that.
No. I want to be like everyone else, damn it.
I don't know who grabbed the special lantern. If nobody else did, I would have.
Okay, I just wanted to know who did. Because it still had some sort of property to it, and it'd be interesting to investigate.
I've
So
got no problem being
who
used
has
as
it?
pack mule.
You
I
can
think-
have it.
I think Ennis does.
Okay, I'll stick it in my mouth. Good to
It's still like
Ah.
3 inches tall, by the way.
go. Okay.
It'll expand back to full size after a rest.
Well, that won't
Portable
really matter
hole.
to him. Yeah, I was about to say, you know,
I've got like
bag of
20
holding.
cubic feet down there.
Just letting you know, I wouldn't want it getting caught in your throat or something.
I'm 30% titanium. Dun dun.
So, no yawning. Yawning is illegal. I didn't get my
Sorry,
caffeine.
man.
Too early to be yawning.
Yeah, I know. See now?
Jeez.
Suck.
No, I have been caught awake because of this bastard right here.
Oh, is it the fuzzy baby?
Yeah, she
You?
she was not having it with the storm we were having this morning / last night.
Aw.
And she was like sleeping on my head and just like pawing at, like slamming her paws in me whenever I would move. It's just, no.
It's like, you are a bad pillow. Be a good pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Our cats, like, a storm comes and they are, like, under our bed.
Aw.
Along with Daisy.
We just got a new bookshelf, and our older dog has taken refuge in the bottom shelf since we haven't filled it with our books yet in storms.
Oh, no.
Anyway, sorry. Go on.
It's alright. So, I'm actually, like, while you're talking, I'm building the map, so.
Oh, okay.
All right, so there's the path. Dun dun dun.
Dun-dun-dun.
You arrive at the path, and she, says you should be able to get to Danla straight from here, but I won't be going with you.
Okay.
I have some unfinished business to tend to now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did you actually say that?
Mm-hmm.
She looks over you and she goes, "Don't scoff, little one."
Mm-hmm.
You can't help but be naughty.
She kind of chuckles and she goes, "I think I like you."
Mm-hmm.
Just, if for any reason you need help, if you're near a town, look for the red hooded and tell them that you're looking for Rhaegar.
Red hooded?
Red hooded.
Something wearing
that-
a red hood.
Oh, like that's a group of people?
Yeah.
There's a band of us, and there's at least 2 in every town with red hoods.
Okay. I just needed to put that in my notes. And, this is terrible of me to say, giving my trust issues. Do you happen to have any more of those speed travel crystals for our journey on hand?
I have but a few left. I could part with some for you, but be careful when you use them.
What do you mean?
If you are crushing the crystal and the others are not touching you, or you're not holding on to them, they may not make it in one piece with you.
I see. Your warning shall be taken to heart.
Very well. She hands you 3 crystals.
Okay. And what are the specific properties of these crystals? What would you say, like triple our speed or something for X amount of time, that kind of thing?
No, hold on. For transport, you're looking like it'll transport you a half day's journey.
For one crystal?
For 1 crystal. And this is only to locations that you've already visited.
Okay. Okay, got it. Just want to be thorough. So, when you say a half a day's journey, like, we'd be able to travel half a day in, like, an hour's time or something?
No, it's like instant.
Oh, so it is like that evaporation teleportation thing you just
Right. That's
Sorry, whenever...
That's for the transport. And then if you crush 2 crystals, it'll increase your speed by half. So it's 1.5 speed is what you would travel at.
Okay. Okay, 2 equals... And how long does that last?
Guess let's call that a half day.
All right. Cool. That will be beneficial. Alrighty.
All right, and she takes off on the path back towards Sayadin.
Cool.
Okay.
And leaves you on the path to Danla. It is now definitely midday. You are... look at my dots here.
Dots.
If you look at the path as it splits from the fork, you're at like right around the fourth dot from the fork.
One sec. The fourth. Okay, so we're like halfway to the river or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Right on. Okay. And you said we're at midday?
Yeah, for...
Alright. So we didn't really stop to eat this morning.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I know we'd be needing it, so, I'd say stop off the side of the road really quickly just to, get, like, travel food, like preserves, gorp, as it were, to,
Sustenance?
well, gorp, like the, scout backpackers thing, you know, good old,
Cheese and bread.
Dried beef.
oh, sorry. Alright, I'll call her back in a little bit. It's, yeah, sorry, and yeah, we'll just load up really quickly. Sorry, I gotta AFK really quick and make a phone call.
Okay.
Good. Rock and roll.
All right, so you guys are currently on the path,
Yep.
and you are heading to Danla.
Okay. So, I'm assuming we'd already completed / gone past my suggestion.
Which one?
The one where we stop really quick and get some stuff out of our packs to eat while we walked.
Correct. I figured we would save the time because, you know, intermission
yeah.
and all that.
Right on, yeah. Just wanted to be clear.
Yes. You ate.
Right.
Yum.
Nom, yes.
Some of us ate.
Filthy meat bags.
Yes. So, you're on your way to Danla, and...
That's what you get, Endus.
I lost a die. What the hell?
So
That's what you
four-sided? Sounded like a four-sided.
Yeah, it
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna find it the worst fucking
was. Yeah, I'm gonna step
That's what toes are for. Legos and four-sided. Wanna step up?
Yeah, forget caltrops, man. Give me a pack of 4-sided die.
Oh my. So you're headed off to Danla, and according to my dice, it is a very uneventful travel.
Yay.
Oh.
I like
All
your
right.
dice today.
I don't even know, man. Your dice are just like, oh, and nothing happens, and
I
nothing
know.
happens.
And magical lamp gets stuck to your hand, and then nothing
Yeah.
happens.
That was fantastic.
That was
The question,
totally off the wall creative.
the question is, so what did you do recently that I caused this?
Mm-hmm.
Murder and mayhem.
Yeah, no, that'll do it. So we're walking.
So you're walking, and we're walking, and we're walking.
Yep,
And
it's a good walk.
Yeah, it's fairly uneventful, so we're just going to go ahead and yeah, we're definitely just going to go ahead and fast forward. Will you stop beating my hair? We're going to go ahead and fast forward to what is he doing?
You're just trying to
This
eat
is
your
so
headphones.
Come on, then get down here. Here.
So,
So we're going to go ahead and fast forward to the arrival at Danla. Yeah. There we are. What is this? Goofy. Let me move some stuff out of the way. You arrive at Danla, and the gates are wide open. Nobody hollers at you. Nobody says anything. In fact, the gates aren't really gates. They're just kind of like an opening. There's no real wall. You make this really difficult to do one-handed. Squeak.
What is
Squeak,
that?
squeaker, squeak, squeaking.
It's
Is that
a
a bird?
no, that's dog toy.
You owe me a new acorn.
It's
Yeah, our dog
if I could-
finally figured out the other day that he can sit there and just squeak his toy.
Yeah, it's this, and it's hollow on the inside. It's
Yeah.
No. Have it.
resembles a stick. And he just took it away, and he's going down the hallway with it.
This is not yours. This is mine. So upon your arrival, you enter in and you notice that the path leads you past what look like farms, but they're not what you would think of as farms.
What do you mean?
Well, there's no vegetables growing, but they look like farms.
So like farmland with nothing planted?
No, there's stuff planted. There's stuff growing, but they're not vegetables.
From my notes, I know that this is the place to find herbs and stuff. So is it just like special herbs and all that jazz?
You would notice they're herb gardens.
Yay, notes!
notes are overrated.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it.
Notes tell me, keep me going with, past references. So that we don't miss things.
It is awesome.
So to be fair, it's a lot easier to take notes like in an in-person game
True.
Yes.
with a notebook.
You can have a
'Cause-
notebook there.
Yeah. But I don't want to clog my beer notebook space. That's the only notebook I have right here.
Did you say your beer notebook?
Yeah.
Copy that.
It's my recipe notebook. Whenever I make a batch of beer, I will go through my entire process, and if something goes wrong, I can refer back to it of what may have gone wrong where.
Aha.
Or if I want to change something, I'll go with one little thing. Yeah.
Nope, I gotcha.
Say, dude, stop.
Alright, so there's a couple of little farms and some little huts. That's what these blue things are.
Oh my god. Stop. Stop. MMOC just randomly wanted to play an ad at me.
They love you.
Like, ah!
Oh, no, I hate that. That's the worst. You're just going through something, and it's like, try it today. I'm like, oh my god, which tab is it? Which tab is it? Which tab is it?
Yep.
Alright, so you have arrived at Danla.
What are the giant blue things?
Huts.
Huts.
homes.
Oh, so this is much less of a city than it is a large village.
Well, no, because there's like different. Like you'll notice, there would be normally there would be different trader posts set up because people would come here to trade.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what would give it the city feel to it. But this is
Okay.
an off season, so traders aren't usually here right now.
Ah.
I see. Sorry, Odom, you may be out of luck for good pickings.
I don't need pickings, so
What is this pickings? Is this a human trait? Silly humans. And you are apparent pickings.
Boy. So, what are you doing? Who's doing what? What are you doing?
Um.
I assume the fleshy ones need sleep.
Oh, is it night?
I thought it was still no, we flash forward and it was midday when we flash forward. What time is it?
So it would be close to evening.
Okay.
And you didn't sleep last night.
Not really.
Oh,
No.
we had a short rest, so we're probably a little riley.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
You fleshy ones are probably not.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good thing to flesh out, is to find lodging.
Okay. Well, you would notice that there's nothing that says inn on it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course not.
Are there people roaming about?
Oh yeah, there's people everywhere. They're moving about and they're bustling and they don't even realize that you're a visitor, that you're there. Like, they're not giving you guys no mind.
They're all blind.
The primary race that you are going to see in this village or in this city is Knoll.
Okay.
That explains the farmer.
Okay. I will approach someone, near like a field or a hut, whatever, and say, greetings.
Greetings.
Whoever. We are obviously not from here. Is there a place you have available for lodging in your town?
I'm sure they could strike up the hut or the tent for you guys if you're interested. I mean, we would
The tent.
When you say they, whom are you referring to?
Oh, that would be the keepers.
Where might I find the keepers?
Oh, they're over by the far farm.
The far farm. Which farm might that be? I'm not familiar with these locations.
He turns, he goes, "Well, that one, silly." And you would notice that he's pointing at the one that I just changed to the color purple.
I don't see a... Oh, that is a hut, not a farm. Okay. I'll turn to the person and say, you have my thanks. Thank you.
Not a
And
problem.
I'll
Oh,
turn.
Arlie, are you with us, dear?
I was trying to move me and I moved everything.
Yeah, see,
Again.
that's what I get yelled at for too.
I do it constantly. I don't mean to.
I know, me too. So I'll go up to there and find the first person I can and say, greetings, I'm looking for a keeper.
Well, we're all keepers in this home.
We were told that you might be able to show us the way for lodging.
Oh, right. The pavilion. We can strike that up if you'd like. It'd take us a few hours.
If that's possible, that would be wonderful.
No, certainly, it's not a problem. If you want to just go ahead and hang on out here, we can set you up over at the tables over here. And he points to the tables just outside, a little bit to little bit to the side of the building.
Mm-hmm.
We'll use this orange dot. Right there. Stop. Right there. As the tape, that's your table. He says, if you want to go ahead and have a seat on over there, we will get the pavilion set up for you in no time, and we'll come and let you know when it's ready.
You have my thanks, and I, nod my head in thanks and do a cool little sun blessing.
It's not a problem, and he bustles off, happy as can be.
Thank you. Wow.
You've never seen a happier Noel than this one right here. Like, he is just ecstatic to go and set up this pavilion for you.
Okay. Is everyone else at the table, or are they still kind of wondering?
Good question. They didn't tell me.
I was staying with you, so.
I'm staying with the giant rock.
Endis, what are you doing?
Sorry, I was hanging around with everybody else.
Oh, okay.
So everybody followed
Apparently we
you.
all did.
Okay.
I had no reason to just stand at the entrance to the village looking like an idiot, so.
Making sure. So I'll kind of lean into the table and say, so I don't know if this is just my not being familiar with small cities or rural villages, but exactly where would we find information about our certain villain?
Good to ask if he's come through.
I kind of glance over at Hawthorne. This might be your territory. Where would we find information for this sort of thing?
Good question. I'm going to refer to a skill to find out if I know that.
It's at your feet.
22. Do I know where to get information?
Yeah.
Where would that be so I can tell them where to get information?
Maybe you should go get the information.
Send priest dude.
I was about to say, to be fair, I don't know if getting something turned out so well for our pixie last time.
True.
Oh, true.
You
You might come back with a null
That just
stuck
means he
to
needs
his
to be more
hand.
careful about it.
You would know
Yeah.
that the keepers here would be able to direct you in the right direction of information.
The keepers. Yep, they'll give us information.
I see. I will refer to you for that. You seem like a bustling source of information finding. Or any of you charismatic people
Covered in seed.
Charismatic, that's funny.
who
With
know how
giant
to.
golem.
Well, I don't think that's actually, out of character. I don't think that's actually a fighter stat, is it?
No.
What?
Okay.
It's,
Charisma.
it's like a very minor one if you want to do good intimidates, and that's about it.
Yeah, so it's like what, a tertiary / quadriary?
It's not a dump stat, but that's
Pretty
about
close.
it. It's like intellect is a dump stat for fighters, but charisma you can get some minor use out of it.
Okay. Just
but like
skills,
strength, dex, con, and wisdom are all more important.
though. Okay, so it's the one you leave at 0 at level 1 or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
I send Carlin to go find a keeper.
Carlin?
My cat.
Cat.
Oh.
I know, I never use its name, I just call it Panther.
I can just see it now. I know it
Wait,
can't
it has
speak.
a name?
Yeah,
I can
Carlin.
just see it. I can just see it bustle up to him now. It's like, hop up.
Carl?
Excuse me, sir. I require some information.
I
No,
was
it's not gonna
imagining
go-
it going up to a null and being like,
It's
Or,
not
you
gonna
know-
go get the information, it's just gonna go find one so I know where one is.
Or, go like
Keeper?
soft mouth
You're
its
setting up the
arm to
pavilion.
pull.
You're setting up the pavilion.
Oh,
Come
well,
with me.
there you go. They're apparently the ones setting up the pavilion.
he comes back carrying a null in his mouth.
I found one.
So you would already know that the keepers are the ones setting up the pavilion, and that there are 6 of them. Drop that
Okay.
down. Sure
They're
thing.
all setting it up?
All 6 of them.
Oh, cool.
All right. Since no one's bustling at the opportunity, I will get up and go try not to ruin the map and walk over to the pavilion.
I have horrible luck with trying to get information out of people or just talking to people.
Just hit them a couple times first.
Did you just say hit them? Is that what you
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what he
okay.
said.
Soften them up.
said? Oh no, I didn't hear. It was all.
Soften them up. Oh my.
Go stab, stab. Tell me what you know. Stab, stab.
Where are they?
Dude, you didn't even ask a question yet.
That'd be fun if we played an entire party of Batmans. Just run around punching everything. Give us the information!
Where is he?
I'm your worst nightmare.
My throat would be dead by the end of the first
Oh, I
night.
know. Though, I think it'd be equally as fun to play a band. It's like, oh, I don't even know. I was born here.
So you get over there to the keepers, and they've almost finished setting up the pavilion,
Oh,
and they are very shocked to see you. Maybe that's why he's over here bouncing. They're very shocked to see you over at the pavilion. They're like, oh, we're almost done. We're almost done. Please just give us just another moment.
well, it looks like
Yep,
they're going
my
over to
charisma's
C,
higher than
so I'm
both
going
of
over to
yours.
A.
Okay.
Well, they seem anxious, so we'll tell them no problem. We're just watching. It's cool. I don't know, let them finish doing what they're doing because I don't want to interrupt them.
Okay. They hurry and finish the pavilion, and they literally were just minutes from finishing up. They were staking down the edges. You notice that the pavilion is a round pavilion that is completely walled in, and they say, "Please come, let us show you in." And they run in ahead of you into the tent or the pavilion, and you notice that it's compartmentalized. Like you walk into the center, and there's an inner circle, and then off of that there are rooms that you guys could all go into, and the center is similar to like a common room.
Cool. It's amazing. They just put it up just
Yep.
in a few minutes.
Oh yeah, they've gotten very, very good at it.
That's impressive. Good job, guys. So after they're done showing us around the place,
Whoop, there I go.
oh god.
Oh, that was me. It's okay.
I was like, I swear I didn't do it this time.
Yeah, this time.
Yep. So yeah, after we finished, it was the one that was showing us around, the same one that we talked to before.
Yes.
Okay. I will thank him for helping us out and putting up this magnificent pavilion for us to stay in. And I also will ask him. We're coming because we're looking for somebody that might have passed through here.
Oh well, a lot of people pass through here, especially during trade season.
Do we ever get a description of what he looks like? You guys?
Yeah, out of character, wasn't he human?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Which would have been strange for.
Well, that was
world.
what I wasn't sure of, because I don't remember if we even actually got a description of him being human or not, or if he even was human.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure
There was some talk when we first got here that he would be noticeable because he's not like everybody else.
Oh,
Yeah,
he needed
that's
the
right.
person to take him around because.
the
all
guide.
right, okay.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. Cool. So, I say to him, the person we're looking would be like unlike any other kind of person you would see around here. They like have, how do you describe human?
I'll interject and say
Hairless gorilla.
he was a human.
A what?
Human. He would be almost hairless except for the top of his head.
Unless he was bald.
Or yeah.
I hop over Rosie's shoulder and I go, imagine me, 6 feet tall without wings, and a little less colorful.
Oh, a drow.
Almost, but not really.
Close.
Think of paler skin.
Well, who would have paler skin?
This person we're looking for.
Well, we technically don't know that, but most
Oh,
humans.
yeah.
Albino drow.
Yeah, an albino drow. That's a good way to put it.
But
Can't
not
say,
pointy ears. Round ears.
can't say I've seen one of those.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You know, go check with Luckner.
Who?
Luckner. He's over in the far farm. He should be able to tell you. He sees everybody that passes through this village. His farm is right there. Luckdar.
Oh, Luckdar.
Dar. Okay.
Bless you.
The next one I'm naming Gesundheit just for you. A Chew. I will name him a Chew, father of a sneeze.
Haha, bless you. Oh no, sneeze is my name.
Oh
He's
god.
from it.
And give
He
him
is
the
from England.
stereotypical Italian accent.
He is from England, and you're.
Who is who you were looking for?
Emma.
That's what we're asking. Who? Do a whole.
So where did he say this person would be?
The far farm. You would know it to be the letter G is who you're looking for.
G. Whoops, I'm not her.
G.
Emerus, where are you going? Come here. Up here. Come.
Zoop.
From.
Right here.
Ah,
Drum.
Boy.
I'm underneath the farm.
Ready? Well, that's not good. Let me fix that.
I got it.
I suddenly start burrowing under the farm.
You want a rough house.
Are all the rest of you staying up there or coming down to talk to Luckdar?
I'll come
I'm
along with-
already down there.
Me too.
You sound so excited.
Extremely.
Alright, so we get down there, and we're like, Luckdar! Hi, my name is Agira.
And you notice he's tending his field, so he quickly, he comes hauling over to you, and he's like, "Oh, visitors! It's so good to see you. What brings you to my little farm?"
Greetings to you.
We're looking for somebody traveling through here.
Well,
We were
everybody
told
travels
you were the
through here.
person. We were told you were the person that remembers everyone.
Oh, I don't know if I remember everyone, but I do see a lot of people, and I see most people who come in through here, especially if they're memorable.
This guy would be memorable.
He would be unlike any other person you're used to seeing. A human, if you know what that is.
Can't say that I do. There's only been a few things that I'm not used to seeing. We saw a dry. Oh, what did they call themselves?
A drow.
Drider? I think it's drider?
A drider, yes, that's a part spider.
Yes, that's it. They came in just a few weeks ago. Man, never seen one of those before in my life. So I almost peed myself standing in the farm. Oh my. And then he had a buddy with him that was, he was a big guy. Minotaur? Minotaur, I think is what he said he was.
Yes, bullhead.
Yes, huge. I think he was taller than the Drider. Huge! They were coming in. I don't know what they were looking for, but they left in a hurry when they found out we had no traders here.
So
It's
they
off
were looking
season.
for
Things just don't
our
work very
friend,
well.
and they're the ones who attacked that village.
Interesting. Yes.
And I said that out loud and in character.
Attack the village. Oh, the smoke! You came from the smoke. You must be exhausted. Are you okay?
We
managed
will
to get
be
everyone out.
fine. Yes.
Oh, I'm so glad. Well, I
Um,
always worry about all those people over there.
How about any other interesting characters?
Recently?
In the last year, even.
Oh, last year. Oh my.
Yes, we're asking quite a bit. We realize.
Well, let me think. There was a guy that came in with a merchant. I didn't get a good look at him, I'll be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But there was something just different about him. He had this pointy nose.
Pointy how?
Pointy. Like it was almost like a beak, but it was fleshy. It was weird. He wouldn't. You never saw him with his hood down.
Mm-hmm.
But he was here. Oh, it was easily 6, maybe 8 months ago. It's been a while. Might even been a year ago.
Do you remember the merchant he was with?
Some Kuatao. He's been here often.
Our friend.
Yep.
Bastard. Have you seen this Kuatao merchant recently?
Oh no. Last I heard, he was over in Sayadin trying to sell some knife he found.
Out of character. Out of character. Oh, the fuckers switched knives on us. Oh. The goodness in me is not pleased.
Shall we track him down and see how many different trees we can staple pieces of him to?
I'm good, but I'm still very vengeful. Or rather, justice is the way to put it.
Justice.
You technically worship the goddess of justice. You should be
I
more
know.
about this than me.
That's why I was like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, justice is the good way to put revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, back in character. I see. Well, you said you haven't seen this other character with him for 8 months to a year now.
Oh yeah, it's probably been almost a year. I know. My wife just came back from Sayadin. She went over to get some silks. They've got the best silks ever.
Is that so?
Oh yes, and some of their silk is perfect for drying the herbs. You don't lose any of the medicinal purposes. It just is perfect. But she went over to get some more silks because, well, believe it or not, the pigs got out and destroyed a whole bin of them, and it was a mess. So she went and got more. And I know
pigs.
She came back and said that she saw him there. When did she come back?
Who did she see there? The trader or the cloaked man?
Oh, it was the merchant. Because she's the one that told me he tried to sell her some dagger or knife or something. I don't know. She said she kept telling me she had no use for such toys. When did she get back in town? As he's trying to think about it, you hear him shout in, it sounds like a loud growl and grumble and all that, as he's hollering to his wife, and from a distance and back at their house, you hear some grumbling and growling back. He goes, she said she just got back 2 weeks ago, so it would have been 2 days for her to get there. Well, don't tell her, but she's slow. And so it would have been 2 days for her to get there, so Yeah, a little over 2 weeks ago she saw him there.
Wait, she saw the merchant there 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Which would have meant he would have had to travel awfully quick from Sidon down to Pesh to meet up with us.
Yep.
Faster than if he was trading.
Faster than if he was what?
Trading.
Oh, trading.
Yeah. I was about to say this sounds very coincidental.
Yeah.
Especially if he's been seen with Tarka before.
With who?
Vest Tarka? Name ring a bell?
No. Doesn't sound nice, though. Don't want him in my
That's not
village.
nice.
It isn't nice.
Yeah.
That's why we're looking for him.
Yeah, no. Can't think of any other strangers that have come in here, like really strange, not just people I don't know. I don't know. You know, trader season's just a month away. If you come back then, I bet you'll find the person you're looking for.
A month, huh? That's a good time to wait. A good deal of time.
Well, that's
Go
trading
on,
season. That's when all our herbs are just now starting to come into season. So we're trying to harvest and dry them as fast as we can. We got 1 month to do it, and believe me, they'll come through here and they'll clean us out.
I'm pretty sure Tarka's not looking for herbs, though, unfortunately. Not a statement on your quality, but he's got other concerns.
Can't survive in this world without herbs.
I see. Well, again, we give you our thanks for your patience and your help for our plethora of questions.
Not a problem. If you need anything, you just come on over to the house and holler for me. If I'm not there, the wife will come get me.
Alright.
We will remember just that. Thank you.
Not a problem. He bustles off back to his farm.
And with that, I'm at least going to wander back to the pavilion.
That was my plan as well.
I'm covered in millet. I hope you're happy. I hope you are satisfied.
Ah!
Alright, is anybody not heading back to the pavilion?
No, I'll head back. If
That's
everyone's going
where
to
I
grab some
went.
sleep, I'll stand out in front.
Yeah, I was about to say it's night and we had no sleep and we had a hard day of travel.
Mm-hmm.
So the rooms are actually in the pink area, just so you know. The center white area is your common room.
Noted.
Is there just one entrance?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to stand outside the entrance, basically keeping an eye on things, just in case Tarka tries to sneak through at night.
Alright.
Just in case what tries to sleep through there?
Tarka.
Tarka,
Oh.
the bad guy.
The little
Not that
banner
he
thing
will,
is
but-
your entrance.
Don't correct me if I'm wrong, but don't Warforged still need like a 4-hour trance or something?
We need 2 hours of downtime, but we're still fully conscious and awake while we're having that.
Oh, okay.
So I basically just go there and basically just shut down my active systems while I'm keeping an eye on things.
Okay, sorry. I thought they were more akin to elves, where they actually had to go to a trance, where they were still perceptive, but like sleeping. You know what I mean?
It's like that. Like I'm not moving around, but it's like the way they phrase it is unsleeping watcher. So I'm completely
Okay.
awake and aware, but I'm not
Okay.
doing anything. So I need the downtime to just sit.
Yeah. I gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Sorry, it's getting late.
Oh, damn. It's all Radix's fault.
Really hoping
It
that
is.
class I have starting in fall does not start at 6:30 Monday mornings.
I haven't yawned recently, so y'all
You were the
can-
first, though.
Yep, still blaming you.
Once you start, it's all over.
That was like an hour ago.
Doesn't matter.
Still your fault.
God damn it!
See? Radix's fault.
You know what? Fine. I'll just drink my beer here.
You can't have Gatorade. Emmy. You're thirsty.
But mom, please, mom.
Seriously, he's like
sugar
licking the
water.
bottle. Like, I will drink that. I will drink all of that right now.
No, really, I might like it if you just give me a little sip, please.
Mm-mm.
Our puppy really likes beer. Like,
Oh my.
Oh,
it's
both of ours do too.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Uh,
like, he'll go right up to somebody's bottle and knock it over and start drinking it. Like,
Toby's like that. Maya used to be like that, except anymore. I don't know what happened, but she's afraid of bottles. But if I put it in a cap or
Uh-huh.
just like somewhere, for nuts.
that's funny.
Okay.
Sorry.
Alright. So it is up to you guys if we want to continue on or if we want to call it. It is 9:22.
I have the day off tomorrow, so up to
Oh.
you guys.
No, I don't have the day off.
Well, I have to
I
mow my
usually have
lawn,
till 1
so
o'clock or whatever, so I'm
Yeah.
good to go. But
yeah. I mean, it's basically you two girls who have to be in bed in the next 40 minutes, so up to you two.
if we're going to sleep, it might be a good point to call it for the evening, though.
We
Yeah,
go
I
to sleep in game and for realsies.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Hi. Yes, hi, baby.
Cool beans. I feel like we made some progress, finally.
To me, there are more questions still than answers.
Well, yes. But we've gotten some more direct information, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, we're still on, the tracks of the antagonist or whatever, but I mean, this is me speaking out loud. It's still a little frustrating that it's like, it's within reach, but it's not within reach.
Yeah.
And that, of course, that's going to happen with a longer campaign.
We have
But
hints and guesses, but we don't have anything solid.
yeah,
Yep.
it reminds me so much of Myst, where you're just like, oh, you have all these cool clues, and then you're just like, shit, more clues.
What the hell do I do now?
And
yeah.
more clues.
What does any of this mean?
Yeah.
Well, I got nothing else to do. I may as well poke this stick in that hole over there and see what the hell happens.
Oh, look, magic-y stuff. Oh, this is the answer I was looking for. Ha!
Or even better, this isn't anything what I wanted to know, but I can use this to solve that puzzle over there. Maybe that'll tell me something.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Interesting.
Don't remind me.
Well, we had a nice, fun side mission with the hand getting stuck to a lantern. That was fabulous.
I'm